like that? And I are trying to level the RV to bring the butt of the RV up. So that's what we're trying to do right now with these leveling blocks. And it still wasn't enough to bring us up. So we have to figure out how we're gonna re-maneuver so that number one, we don't go into the river, and number two, we get ourselves level. So let's see how we're gonna figure this out. I think that Courtney is going to try to find a slightly different spot. Okay, change of plans. We pulled out of the spot in between these two trees, and we're just gonna see if we can take this easier spot.
JJ just showed you how leveling was gonna go. We are completely level in another spot. This spot is only available for like the next 5 or 6 days. And then for our rest of the time here, we have to go back to that unlevel spot. It pretty much is this. So it's muddy, so we don't have any traction. We put every block out and still we weren't even at all. And the front end already sits lower than the back end. Honestly, without having like a jack, one of those old school jacks to like lift the back end up, I don't know how we would be able to get even in there. Looking at this campsite, it is beautiful. Got on the water shoes and I'm sinking in. It's also not very late and it is pretty dark back here. Because these trees are blocking whatever little bit of light that comes through here. It's actually really dope. It's so quiet and peaceful. This is the only noise we have right now. We were just on the other side of Route 1, so we had to drive down because of the rock slide. On Route 1 that is pretty much damaging the highway and is not going to be cleared for most of 2024. So we had to drive back through Paso Robles and Morro Bay and all of those, and then back up and then back down by Caramel by the sea to get to this section of Route 1. And we are pretty much at the southern point where, again, the rock slide is right on the other side of us. Now we're going to check out these bathrooms and then shower real quick. Since we're already level, a lot of shower rooms, they're all coin operated. Oh, that's very nice. Wow. Very clean, separate area for your clothes. It doesn't smell damp, not a lot of leftover water. Someone's doing a real good job keeping those clean. And there's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus a men's room. See what the men's room look like. Campgrounds have overflows and the bathroom has an overflow because there's only one stall in here. So if everyone's in here doing their duty. Trivia. Tonight we're gonna build a fire. We're gonna make our own bowls. I just made a bunch of rice. I want to make fried rice at some point while we're here, but using fresh rice for fried rice, not the vibe. So I'm gonna wait a couple of days, maybe a day, let it get all hard and crusty in the refrigerator, then pop it into the pan, make some shrimp fried rice. We have this rushing Big Sur River behind us, so we're gonna sit outside while we still have a little bit of sunlight, and then while the sun goes down, and enjoy the fire. The big news, the thing that I'm most excited about, is the new Starlink is already here. It has not been that long since our Starlink has crashed and I had to call customer service. They sent one immediately. It shipped from California. Because we're in California, it arrived super fast. We have to send the old broken one back. I didn't know if they were going to send just the dish, and then we just hooked it up to our router, but they sent the whole thing. I think the dishes are connected to the routers, so we have to send our router and our dish back, but we are back on Starlink, so we're back able to work and upload and do all of the things. I think because of these very large redwood trees, we're probably not going to be able to connect to Starlink here, but we've been managing without it. Let's build a fire. Let's check on the Starlink, see what happens. Am I the only one who changes clothes before they build a fire? Like, maybe some people like the smell of like firewood and fire and smoke, but for some reason, it's not for some reason, I don't like the smell of smoke in my clothes. So I always put on something that I don't mind getting smoky and that I can immediately throw in the laundry, especially if I like find somewhere to take a shower and I hit the gym and I'm able to put on clean clothes. I'll wear those clothes for a couple of days in a row. But if I smell like smoke, it's hard to lounge, it's hard to really do things. And I see a lot of my friends who camp and people that I don't know that I watch online build fires, and then, you know, I don't know what that timeline's like. So what do you do after you build a fire? You sit by a fire and you might smell like smoke. What do you do with your clothes? What do you do with yourself? Do you just chill in those clothes? Do you not smell it? Genuine questions, just trying to ask.
I did chickpeas, rice, cabbage, kimchi cabbage, spinach, mayonnaise, sriracha, chili oil, and sesame sticks. What?
I was just recording you in your natural element. Young fire flicker. Look at the flickers. I've edited video. I've, you know, tried to do some online YouTube stuff. I've even looked for jobs. I think I'm at the point now where I should start looking for a job. I've been running through my savings. I made a little money since we've been on the road during comedy shows and odds and ends, and I'm running through that too. So for my own comfort and sanity, it has been almost 7 months without a job. I think it's time to get one. I'm glad that I was able to kick it this long. Shout out to JJ for supporting me through the process and, you know, encouraging me to actually leave my job to enjoy the road. And I think that I have a good grasp of what it's like to be out here and what it takes. And now I'm ready, at least part-time, at least work at a campsite, maybe do some online things, some remote things, just to get some scratch back into my account. I don't know, it's been a while since I had to look for a job. I was at my last job for a little while, and then the job before that, I was also there for maybe 6+ years. So being back on the job market or looking for a job, and also looking for something very, very specific, like super specific as far as like letting me still travel and do all of the things, is going to be a challenge. It's going to be something that I'm not used to, but I've updated the resume, I've done the things, and now it's time to just do a quick search. Do you work from the road? Like, are you currently in an RV or a van and you have a job? What do you do? I know what you do for internet, but like, what do you do for work? Or even what would you like to do? I want to talk to someone who RVs about just like general things and like jobs and stuff. And I don't typically have access to other van lifers, other RV lifers, other people who are doing this either full-time or with the majority of their time. I run into a lot of retirees at campsites, and right now we are at a campsite where, aside from I think one van, we are the only ones here. And I haven't seen anyone get in or out of that van. So on our side of the campground, we are literally the only ones over there, and we've been the only ones over there for the week. For a few days. We've been literally the only ones over there for a few days. So I didn't go into this thinking that YouTube was going to be my source of income. Very realistic about it. It is something that I wanted to do, and I started so that family and friends could keep up with the journey. I've added some friends and family along the way, and I'm very appreciative of everyone who's come along and subscribed and watched, or just watched and liked, or just watched, just click through. It hurt the algorithm to click through and leave in a few minutes, but I mean, I'm just happy that you saw something that you thought you'd like, you stopped in, and if it wasn't for you, thank you for stopping by anyway. I think it's time to see what I can do, make a little bit of money, even if it's something temporary, so that I can get back to being full-time RV dad and checking these adventures out. I think that's something I want to do. Sound off in those comments. Drop a note, drop a pin, drop a DM, send me a message. What are you doing? What you got going on? What you got cooking? What's happening over there? Anyway, this campsite, Fernwood RV Resort, has laundry on the premises. It is $2 for a washer, $1.75 for a dryer, 45 minutes. I mean, the dryer gets pretty hot, so it seems like it's doing its job. And I'm gonna make dinner tonight. I don't know what I'm gonna make. Probably tonight is gonna be fried rice, shrimp fried rice too. I have leftover rice that I made yesterday, and I made it specifically to eat that day, but also because I knew I wanted to make fried rice and I wanted those leftovers. So I think I got a good portion of regular rice in the refrigerator. So I'm gonna get these clothes out of the dryer, go back, make some rice, see how that goes. Starting the process. Old rice, tamari, sesame oil, rice wine vinegar. I'm sauteing up my veggies and my shrimp together. I'm going to saute these veggies and shrimp. The shrimp are pre-cooked, and the peas and carrots, just to add a pop, are frozen. I'm going to heat these up first. Take these out of the pan, oil up the pan, then drop in my rice. I also kick the heat up a lot. I don't have a wok, so it's pretty much just spacing it out and keeping it moving in this square pan. A little sesame oil and some rice wine vinegar, and then I'm gonna hit it with some soy sauce, and then put my vegetables and shrimp in. Heartbeat. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to shake it like a heart. Dang. I could never work hibachi. We made breakfast this morning, so part of breakfast was using the last of the eggs. And now I kind of wish I had an egg to throw in here, or at least 2 eggs to throw in here to scramble in, add a little extra protein. I think that's the only thing missing right now is a couple eggs, but looks pretty good. Okay, so without having a wok, I got a non-stick pan hot enough, and I've made a giant plate of shrimp fried rice. No egg like I wanted to have, but peas, carrots, shrimp, and a ton of good-looking rice. So available options are hit it with some more tamari and some hot chili sauce, which this hot chili sauce, it's a little bit different than the usual one that we get. This one has pieces of tofu in it, and JJ's out getting the last load of laundry. I'm gonna make sure this stays hot, and then we are going to eat dinner in the bedroom area, I guess.
I guess this is the bedroom area. Look at these tiny shrimps.
All right. Try that. Oof. Not because I made it. It's pretty good.
It's really good. Only thing probably that would have kicked it over the top would have been if we still had eggs left.
I was saying that. Waffles. What do you think? Hater. Why is making an RV bed so hard? I just washed all my linen, made my bed, and it took way longer. First of all, stuffing a duvet cover is... I don't know, man. I don't know. It feels like a second version of putting on a fitted sheet. Like, to put on a fitted sheet and put on a duvet cover, like, somebody should give you a prize afterwards. It's a dumb complaint. It is a very dumb complaint. I just hate doing it. JJ has a work meeting coming up.
Yeah,
and
she's going out of town for about a week.
She's gonna be gone. I'm gonna go to a new campsite that I booked, and it's a KOA. Yeah, you know, if you've been here for a minute, you know your boy Bougie. So when she was like, book a campsite for yourself, because I'm going to be gone, I was like, yep, pulling up to the KOA. So there's two KOAs in the Big Sur area, one on the beach and then one a little bit further from the beach. We actually went to a grocery store last week and was right across the street from the KOA, which I did not know. So I'm excited because there's an Anytime Fitness, there's a grocery store, and there is a shopping center that has like local kind of get-ups like coffee and food and stuff. So excited to be over there. Last thing, I'm working on an early design for stickers. I know everybody might not be a sticker person, and I know there's only probably like a couple of you guys like maybe subscribe and come back at the moment. But if you're here, thank you for being here. And we are going to have stickers. Got this C-Big sticker, like our intro, and then have a see it before it's gone sticker. They're all gonna have QR codes that take you directly to our YouTube page, and I'm excited for them. So look out for the stickers. Hopefully I can give some away to whoever would like some, and then the rest will be up for purchase, I guess, if I can get monetized. Am I monetized by now? When I film this, I'm not monetized, so hopefully I'm monetized by now. So if I am, click the button, boop. And if I'm not, help me. I'm poor. Again, editing took longer than I expected it to, and I'm getting used to it. I'm trying to learn new things, and I'm trying to watch people show me how to make these better for you. I want these to have better storytelling and all of the things, so that when you watch it, you're enjoying it more than I think you are. I don't know how much you're enjoying it. It seems like a couple of people are, so thank you. But I gotta get outside. We've been in Steve RV all day. JJ's been working. I've been editing and trying to learn things, and I smell bad. I smell like I haven't showered in a day and a half. Babe, do you stink?
I stink. I smell like armpits.
Smell like onions. All right, so I think we should go get in the shower. But I mean, before we get in the shower, we can. Should we? You try and get in there?
I guess. Yeah. We gotta watch this stink off it.
Let's get it. Is it chilly?
It is. Holy crap! Oh my god! We're so cold.
I mean, if I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, it's actually not that cold. It's pretty cold, but it wasn't that cold.
No, I'm getting back in.
You getting back in? Oh, we getting back in?
I had to take my little toe charm off of my Crocs so I could go back in.
Let's get back in then. I mean, once you get used to it, it's actually not that bad.
It's not that bad. Okay, wait, it's cold.
It's not that bad.
I just thought it wasn't bad because I had gotten out. Now I'm back in and it's cold.
I thought we were gonna.
It's
This water's pushing. This water's pushing me.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm getting out.
You're getting out? All right. I'm not taking my hat off, so I'm only gonna go so deep. But I will go under. I am like floating away. Whoa. I went under and just started floating away. Okay, now it's actually shower time. Holler after this shower. I was expecting to like be freezing and for that to be terrible.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
Maybe you're a cold plunge guy.
I think I'm a I mean, if we had more time, and I don't know what we don't have time for, but like we want to eat dinner and do the things.
Yeah.
I would play in that water.
Okay, well, let me tell you something. First of all, shout out David Osario, owner of CrossFit South Brooklyn.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure he takes a 5-minute freezing cold shower every day, and he's been doing it like no breaks for like 4 years or something.
And it's good for your skin.
People swear by the benefits of cold plunges and ice baths.
David looks 27 and is probably 60. He just has great skin. Just a young wise man who owns a really dope gym. Okay, everybody, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for subscribing. If you subscribe, please come back. Please tell a friend. Please like, comment, and you know what we say at the end of the day.